is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll try the right side on the toss. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The pass is intercepted.
Sometimes that primetime game the whole nation is watching brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ending in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, SMU.
Shotgun, here's an inside give. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
That is for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They're going to run it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped and gets a 1st down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Gators looking to cash in the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Gators. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Fung. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Touchdown, SMU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to run for the first down. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Mustangs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Gators offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. In the clear of the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain of that.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. One step back, caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. Who's going to come out with it? He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the single back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. And the ball to the ground.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On first down, it's play action. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. QB keeper all the way. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And the Gators are in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense. Comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
SMU Mustangs will take over first and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They keep him guessing with a run. He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to throw it deep. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on a screen now.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just some minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. They're going to run it here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. Offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that 1st down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. We'll hand it off. stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's the second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now here's the toss play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Breaks into the clear. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And this pass is caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Fung. Touchdown, SMU. That's how you finish a play.
Well, you can tell with this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's brought down at the And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Leaning on the run game here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He keeps it on the design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, just so impressive. And you know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical 3rd down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.